Hello everybody and welcome back to Art Games and Tech. My name is Gilbert Matos and today I'm going to be teaching you how to import any tile set you've made in Tilsetter into Gamemaker Studio 2. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using an already created tile set, right? In this case you already have something for that. And you're going to export that and import it into Gamemaker Studio 2. And I'll show you how to set up a 47 tile set inside of Gamemaker Studio 2. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to have to choose the tile set, right? In this case, I'm going to choose this one, right? And I'm going to just show you what we're going to be creating. We're going to delete all of this, right? And we're going to make something new. So there was one of my subscribers who was asking me how he would be able to export his tile set with some already made tile set brushes right, to use in Gamemaker Studio 2. Now you can do this in Gamemaker Studio 2 fairly easily compared to the way we can do it now in Tilsetter. So I'm just going to show you how you can do this in case you don't want sometimes to open Gamemaker Studio 2. So you already have your tile set right here, right? Now what we're going to do is we're going to select the middle tile and we're going to make some shapes to be exported, right? In this case, we're going to make something like this. So you give the brush the size you want. In this case, I'm going to leave it at 2 to make something like this. And we're going to make a simple brush. We're going to change it again, just so that we can have a lot more control. So we can have something like this, something like this, and something like this. Sometimes you want to be able to make your levels quickly, so you might as well just do something like this, like so, and that should be pretty good, right? So here's the thing, you go ahead and select everything from like the very top of the tile set, in this case this right here, and you can go ahead and press Control C, you copy it, and then you click somewhere around here, and then you press Control V to paste it. So you should be able to paste this somewhere around here. Okay, so it is pasted all the way over here. So we're just gonna minimize this and we're gonna move this from here to somewhere closer. Let's see the size. Okay, so we're gonna subtract from that. Okay, so we can take this and then just move it from here, move it all the way to here. And I think this should be good enough. So let's see. It's a little bit tall, so we're gonna move it down like so. Now what we need to do is we just need to select from here, and I'll explain why, all the way until here. Yeah, all the way until here. Then after that, use right click. Sadly, this is where it shows. You right click and go ahead and do export image. And I'm going to export it right here, and we're going to call this night tile set. Something silly. And we're going to export the image, right? And the image has been exported. Now we're going to close Tilsetter, and we're going to look for that. Now right here, this is where we have it. And this is our night tile set. So we're gonna go into Gamemaker and we're gonna import that. So we go ahead, we go into sprites, we right click, create a sprite, and we do import. I'm sorry, we're supposed to be doing import sprite, not edit. So we go back to where we were, so where we had it. Once again, we double click on this, click yes. And we go into let's see. I think everything is fine as it is. So we're going to edit image just to take a look. And I'll show you why it was important to actually leave that space. So since our tile set is 32 by 32, right? All of our tiles. So the reason why we went ahead and we actually left this space in this corner is because when you're making your tile sets, Gamemaker needs that empty space right there. I don't know why it needs it, but that's the new thing with Gamemaker Studio 2. So we're just gonna go ahead and rename this. And we're gonna call this sprite, night tile set. And we close it. Cool, pretty good. So we're going to tile sets, and then now we right click, create a tile set. And now we choose the newly created sprite as a tile set. And here is where we actually going to see why it was important to give it that little space at the top left corner. So 32, 32 is pretty much fine. We close that. And we go into auto tiling. Now we have auto tiling, right? We need some space to make this work even better. And here's the thing. You go here and you click add 47 tile set, and you get this little image right here. We're gonna click on that because we still want to be able to see the guides, right? Now you might be wondering what's going on right now. And before I explain that, I'll show you what I meant. So Gamemaker by default chooses this little top left corner tile, right? It leaves it empty. So that's why we're supposed to be leaving this as empty, right? So that's for this. Nothing to do with this one here. This just shows where you are right now. So right now what we're going to be using is a program called PureRef. And PureRef is basically a program that allows you to copy any images into your your paste bin, I think it is, and into your clipboard. Yeah, into your clipboard. And once you copy them, you can paste them here. You don't have to save them. You can just paste them. And I already had this file, which is from Tilsetter. Shout out to Tilsetters once again for this beautiful demonstration. I think Yo-Yo Games could actually take some notes from this, because this is a lot more readable for anybody trying to just import their tile sets into, right, instead of having this jumbled up mess. Yes, you can you can read it, but it's not as self-intuitive as this one right here. So what we basically do is everything that has this background color means that it's going to be empty, right? Anything that has this color is going to be full. So in this case, I changed mine a little bit. So I changed the colors to better emphasize this. So I chose, darker colors to emphasize what the tile area is going to cover. And, I left this color by default. So right here, that means that this one is a full tile. And if we look at that, then our full tile is the middle. So we're going to be able to just go click here. That's the middle. So we have it set up. Hold on. Yeah, that's the middle. Oh. It's surprising that it's actually almost the same color. So we have that, and now we're looking for this. Now this is a space in the top left corner, and for that we gotta take a look. The top left corner right here is this one, right? This one right here. So the good thing about PureRef is that it stays on top of everything in your desktop, right? It doesn't matter what you're running, it's gonna be on top. So you can use this as reference to actually make this setting up a lot easier, which is very, very useful. So we're looking for, an empty top left corner. In this case, it's this one right here. So we're gonna go back here and we're gonna take a look. And this is the one. And this is a top right. And we look, top right is right next to it, right? And then these are the top left, top right. I'm gonna look at this, and where we have it? We have it right here. So it's gonna be, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 to the left, to the right. I'm sorry, 1, 2, and 3, and this is it. And then we look for the this one. So all you got to do is just follow along. So this one is this one. That means that is this one. And then top left, bottom right. And if you take a look at this, right, you can easily find it. Top left, bottom right, right here. So we zoom out a little bit so that we have a bigger range. So top left, bottom right is this one, and then top right, bottom right, and it's this one. So it's the second one towards this, and we got it right there. And then top left, top right, bottom right, and where is it? All the way in this corner, right here. Boom. Beautiful. So again, we're looking for the bottom left. Bottom left is this one. So we choose this one, and you just gotta keep on doing the same thing. So right here, top right, bottom left, and then we take a look at this. So we just keep on trying to see where it is. You might have been able to find it a lot faster than I did, which is fine. And right here, so right in the middle. So you can see, right below this one. Boom. Whoops. Okay, so it's the top one. So when you make a mistake, that's what happens. That means that you have chosen two tiles that are the same for different tiles, which gives you this error. It would be way more useful if it actually told you, okay, these are the two that got selected that are the same. Change these two. But it doesn't tell you. And if it does, then I would like for somebody to actually point it out in the comment section. So once again, the top three. So you basically have something like this. And we take a look over here, and this is what we got. This one right here. Boom. And what do we need? Only the two bottoms. And where is this? This one, the second one. The three ones right here, right? And then this one right here. Correct? Yes, sir. And this one is this four. This one, which you can see here. Boom. And then this is the side, which we already know. We have side with a top right. So it's basically this one. So if it's this one, it means that corner 1 and 2. Corner 1 and 2. Boom. And then is the bottom. So it's basically this one right here. So we just go up. And this one is basically this one right here, this corner. So you can see. And then the next one is the top, this middle top, which is this one. And then the same thing goes for this. So this one right here is basically 1 and 2, 1 and 2, this one. And then the next one is right next to it. And then there's nothing on top, and the bottom corners are empty. So it's basically this one right here. See, nothing on top. And we'll take a look. So it's right next to this. Boom. We got it. Now we got the side. And where is the other one? I think this is the one that I'm looking for. Yes. So it's basically this one, but the second one. So you can see we have no errors so far. And we're going to choose, again, this one, which is the third one. Boom. And then we're going to choose this one right here, which is the second one after this. So yeah, this is the bottom, the middle, and this one, you got to take a look, is basically this one right here. So you're going to go ahead and choose this one, and we're going to choose this one. Good. And then the next one is this one going up. It's going to be this one right here. I'm going to choose that. And then we need the middle, which is this one. And the other middle, this one. And then we're going to need the one that is just a corner. So it's basically this one, because there's nothing here. So we're going to choose that. And now we got to choose this one. So go ahead, do that. And we choose this. And we do that. And we do the right corner. We'll do the right corner of this one, the left corner of this one, the top, we do the left, we do the bottom right here, and we do the right, and we do this one alone. And that is pretty much it. So we have already completed our tile set for this. And as you can see, we've got no errors so far, which is amazing. And well, that's great. So that was for just the auto tiling, the 47 tile. Now we don't need this, so we can just hide it for now. And what we're gonna need here is the brush builder. And this is why it was useful to have something like this. So let me tell you this: you didn't need to create this, because now, if you made it in Gamemaker, all you would have needed to do was do something like this. So you can go ahead and create a brush. Let me show you something. You can do this really quickly. So in Gamemaker, you could have done it like this. Look, it's a lot more convenient because you can do stuff like this, right? So it's much faster, a bit better sometimes. You can do different shapes like so. You can do a much bigger one. And do not worry about, only having one, because a lot of times beginners would want to just go ahead and just keep on tiling. Like, oh my God, why is this not tiling? Don't worry about that. And or they would want to do something like this. You can auto tile right here, right? And it would look nice. Don't get me wrong, it would look nice. But the reason why I'm telling you that this is not necessary is because of what I'm going to show you later. But now we're just gonna focus on what we already imported, right? And it's gonna be this right here. So if you go ahead and you choose the tile set, right? If you choose from here, you're gonna have this right here, and you can just click here and make it. See, there's no need to do any of this. And the reason why I say this is because it is cool that we have this here. But as you can see, you gotta be careful with this, because if you choose the empty area, that is gonna be taken into account. So don't do that. So you would have to go one by one. You put it here, do the next one, and you put it right next to it, right? You have some space, like so, which is pretty cool. And go ahead and do that, and put it right here. And that's it. We have a basic, tile set brush. Now we close this, and we go into a room. So we're gonna create a new room, right? So let's go into the rooms. Right here. This thing doesn't work. My middle mouse is not working properly. Okay, a new room, and let's call this, what is this? Room 3. Okay, let's call this. Let's leave it as like that. It's fine. Right. So we have this. No. So we go ahead and create a new tile set, a new tile layer. Sorry, and we're gonna create. We're gonna say solids. This is for your collisions, right? Objects that are only gonna be collisions, and then we have the layer. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for that. And let's create let's just drop some tile sets in here, some tiles. So we're gonna create this, and we come over here. You got tiles, libraries, you got your auto tile. Now here's the cool thing. You can go ahead and make this bigger right here. So this is the size. Make it huge, like so. So you can work a lot faster, which is nice. I really love that this addition that you actually gave Gamemaker Studio 2, which is awesome. But you can also go into your brushes, right, and select from here, from your library, your brush library. So you can go ahead and do this. And as you can see, the reason why I told you don't have to worry about making it look pretty is because it auto tiles. I don't know when they added this, but this was something that I was complaining a lot, like many months ago. I think this was not a thing. I think there was a problem where I think like if you have a line, so let's say you have a line, you have this stuff right here, right? So there's a problem with the line. It doesn't auto tile, which is pretty bad. But I was complaining about what I was complaining about was having the brushes and the brushes not auto tiling. So now that I have the brush selected, right, as you can see, it doesn't auto tile. But you can just hit this thing and you can make it auto tile once you choose, you choose whatever, and it is gonna automatically recognize it, that is huge. That was not a thing that was in here. I swear. Last time I checked, whenever I clicked on that got unticked, and you could no longer use your brush. It was very problematic, and it looks like they addressed that. I don't know when Or I don't know, maybe I was like, I don't know, too silly, too dumb to actually realize that, but that is actually huge. So because of this, then you can just make your levels a lot faster now. There's no need to use anything else when using your Tileset brushes. So you can make some stuff like this. Make it look really nice. Hold on, you can auto tile that. Oh, what happened there? But yeah, so that is, you know, pretty much the thing about this. Look at that. You can just basically make your thing, make it work, and yeah, you're golden. Look at that. Beautiful. So you can make your levels. Apparently this is not working with this. I don't know why. It looks like, yeah, so what it looks like is that anything that you imported as an image is not gonna auto tile. As you can see, yes, you can import this, but this is a problem because these are already set. So this is for you to use and it doesn't auto tile. It would have been nice to auto tile, but I see the reason why. And I think the reason why this is a thing is because if you just use the middle tile or one of the tiles that are already there, it already knows. But since these are, you know, inside the same sprite, it's not looking at this. It's looking at this. So this is like this portion over here, it's its own thing. So you don't want to do that. That's why it's better to actually just make it in Gamemaker itself. So we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna just select everything here, and we're gonna delete it from here. So yeah, so I think that's pretty much it for the tutorial. So all you had to do was choose your thing, you know, choose your make your brushes inside of Gamemaker, because that's gonna make your life a lot easier because it auto tiles, which is amazingly good. As you can see right here, so you can make a level, make it fairly quickly, and not have to worry about anything else. So you can make it with this. Make your brushes inside of Gamemaker because that's the way Gamemaker is gonna recognize that. And look, like you can make like small changes like that, and it's gonna take it into account, which is good. It's pretty fabulous, I would say. Pretty awesome. Yeah. So go ahead and make your own thing. Oops, not with that one, but with this. So yeah, you would have something like this. And then, you know, you just go ahead and put your objects right on top of it. Like so. Got your object here, your object right here, and you're set. Yeah, as you can see, this is how you import and set up your tile sets inside of Gamemaker and your tile brushes. If you would like to see more tips like this, please let me know in the comments below. And yeah, let me know what you guys would like to see next. Kind of other tutorial would be useful for you. And in this case, all that we would need to do is just drop in the player. We hide that layer, that solids layer, right? Boom. And we just drop in the player in the player layer, like so. And we can go ahead and run this thing. And as you can see, we have this right here. We have the player, it moves, and look at how nice all these tile sets came out. These were done in Tilsetter, so they were edited there. I mean, they were imported into Tilsetter and made with those. And look at that. Go into the thing. This is the other room, right? And we go here, and this is the room that we just made. Fairly neat, right? And look at how fast we were able to make that level. So we set it up, and I think in less than 10 minutes we were able to just, once everything was set up, we were able to make that. We were able to make that in like 3 minutes or so. That was fairly fast, I would say. But yeah, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.